Hello together, all together. Welcome to our webinar, Exhibition Review 2023. Thank you for joining us again in such a great number all around the world. Yeah, I think it's a few months since our last webinar. This time we show you our new products which we launched at the exhibitions in Verona and Bologna in Italy in end of September. So the exhibitions were quite popular. So we had a good response from every guest, every customer who was there. It was great to see you all again. We had a good discussion about projects and about our products, of course. A lot of questions and were about our old products, but also we have, I think, some good new interesting things to show you. And yeah, what are these cases? We will show you in the next 45 minutes. So as always, in our webinars, something will be done here on the screen, and then we move over to our application table where we do some practical demonstration or show you some objects. And as always, behind the camera is my colleague Otello, and he will answer all of your questions. So just type them in and question answer, and he will pop them through to me, or he will answer them directly. Yeah, the exhibitions, some of you have been there to Verona or to Bologna, to the Marmomac and the Cersaie. Some of you we have met already. Some are new faces here, I can see. Um, the exhibition was quite popular. So I think not exactly the same like before COVID, but it come close, yeah, to the response and to the customers, people visited us. So we were very satisfied with this exhibition. Good. Let's start with the new products which we showed in the two exhibitions. So one is in the field of lightweight constructions. So you know we have several products for the lightweight construction, bonding and installations. But before we talk about the products, is a lightweight component or construction? Usually you have a thin element of natural stone, artificial stone, ceramics, etc. Yeah, usually between 3 and 12 millimeters, and you glue it to a substrate. Yeah, this could be here, like in this case, a cement-coated rigid foam board, or you take wood or aluminum honeycomb, plywood, etc. So you have a lot of benefits. Yeah, it's a lightweight construction, so not heavy, easy to transport, saves cost and money. Easy for installing. You don't need heavy equipment. You can move the parts, yeah, with 1, 2 persons. Then you have the advantage you save money on the expensive material, which is usually the natural stone. Yeah, don't use a 2, 3 centimeter natural stone. You can save money there when you use a thinner board for the installations. So this is lightweight construction. We have two adhesives for that. As I said, we have our AKEPUR 150, our elastic polyurethane glue, and we have our AKEPUR 7030. So these lightweight constructions usually are built in standard size formats. Like you have these boards, they're usually very straight, flat, 1 meter by 2 meter, etc. So you can cut them and glue them to your substrate. No, not to your substrate, to your ceramic or natural stone. But when you want to create a lightweight construction or lightweight element, which is not flat and straight and square, yeah, where they have some inclines, where there is some hidden spots where you cannot put some board to it, where you have a little bit a more complex construction. So, for example, a shower tray, yeah, a customized shower tray with different inclines. Maybe you don't see it here. You have the incline to the drain from here and here. I will show you the back side already of this object. Here, maybe you can see it better. So here you have the incline. In this case, it's a ceramic. It's bonded together with our Everclear, but you have the incline. Here you have the drain, so the water can go out. So how to install that? That is quite difficult. And here you cannot use a standardized foam board or aluminum honeycomb or plywood to glue to it because you always have the incline. to reinforce it. Of course, you can put it directly in mortar, but then you have to level all the heights with mortar. And you have to be sure that there's no hollow spot which you miss, because then it's a 6 mm ceramic. When you step on it, yeah, and there's a hollow spot, it can break. So what can we do when your customer asks for such objects? We have a product now called AKEPUR 1100. So this is a two-component polyurethane product. And why it's called 1100? Because it has an expansion factor of 11. What does that mean? That means that you have 1 liter of product which will foam up. It will create a foam which will be later on 11 liters. So you have out of a one small amount of a liquid, you can get a big amount of foam, which glues and sticks to your stone, to your ceramic, etc., and goes in all the hidden spots and all the inclines and reinforces that. So what is the application field? As I said, some shower trays like that, but also some kitchen worktops, countertops, window seals. Yeah, when you want to do some lightweight construction, massive look, but you have some difficulties to do that with some boards. Yeah, yeah. These are the properties of the product. Is you mix it 30 seconds. It's a quite fast product. The foaming process is after 2 minutes starts. So you pour it in, it starts to foam, and end of foaming is about 7 to 10 minutes, and after 25 minutes, it's hard. And you can cut the excess, for example. Yeah, and then you can create objects like that. Yeah, ceramic, foam. Yeah, which is bonded together, very lightweight, very solid. You don't need any extra glue. It's one solid piece of lightweight stone or ceramic. I think, are there any questions already, Otello, or we move to our demonstration?
Hello, everyone. Yes, is a question, but I think we can move to the table and then you can
Okay,
answer them, I think.
let's move. So what we have here is a shower tray. Yeah, you can see here, there's the drain. There's the drain, it's a lightweight shower tray. I will show it a little bit from the front side. We'll come closer to the camera. Let's take this out before it falls. I lift it up so you can see the incline. Otello, is it visible?
Now it's visible. Yes, move it a bit more to the camera. More to the camera. Yes, now it's visible.
Now
Stop.
it's visible.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you can see here, here, and here the incline. So this is a custom-made shower tray. So the customer wants a shower like that. He needs an incline. The ceramic, in this case, the ceramic should be installed like that. So now this is very difficult to install that um, in a mortar bed to get the incline right, to get no hollowness. So what can you do? As I explained here, you can use our AKEPUR 1100 foam. Yeah, you pour it on the backside. It will foam up and will create one very lightweight construction board. So you can see here, this is the foam, yeah, a flat surface now. This is now easy to install, but you have the incline, you have a solid construction. When I knock on it, it's really rigid, it is strong, you can walk on it, and it has a very high compressive strength. So this is easy to install. It's very strong, rigid, no hollowness, no holes where you can step on it. This is this application. So on the other hand, I talked about window seals, for example. Yeah, you have a typical window seal. You see here, 3 centimeter narrow impeller. Yeah, very strong, very heavy. I have to lift it with two hands. And on the other hand, you have the same size, but I can lift it with 2 fingers. Yeah, it looks like a massive block. You can see it here. Yeah, it looks like a massive block. It is very strong. It is rigid. Yeah, there is no hollowness, but when you turn it around, you can see here there is foam, yeah, which glued to the stone to both parts and formed a very strong, rigid object. Yeah, which you put some force on it, but it is very light. Yeah, so this is one application. Two different filling methods. In this case, you have here this frame. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can see it, this frame. Then you turn it around and you fill it from the backside, so the foam will rise, and then you flatten it. In this case, here you build the objects like that, and then you fill it from the top, and the foam will rise up like that. Did that answer the questions? If not, I can show still the video.
Yes, there's one question more.
Yeah.
One viewer is asking, do I have to use the foam all at once, or can I work in steps, for example, for bigger pieces?
No, definitely. That's a good question. You can work in steps. Actually, in some objects like that, in objects like that, it's recommended when you have something like that, you can do in one piece. It's a small object, yeah. But when you have like a double layer ceramic or natural stone, and it's like, yeah, here 1 meter by 1 meter or 2 meter by 1 meter, and you fill it up from the top, and then it's recommended to work in layers of about 30 centimeters high. Yeah, so when you have 1 meter, you do it in 3 layers. You pour it in 1, 2 liters, it forms up to 20 liters, and then you go step by step. That's in objects like that. When you have objects like that or countertop where you fill it from the backside, where it has enough space to expand in all direction, you can do it in one. Also, you can here do a second application. So it will stick together when you maybe also put a little bit too little of the material. That's possible. Answered?
Yes, it was answered. And okay, another question. Sorry, Johannes, just sorry. The another question is, what is the water absorption of the product? Do we have problems with humidity?
It has a low water absorption, yeah, because it's a closed foam. So the only absorption is there in the top surface because there's like open holes. Yeah, it's a foam, but the levels below they don't get any foam. But it is not how you say Abdichtung. It's not a sealant like you use in the for example, bathroom installation. So if you need a sealant foil or something for your installation, this you still have to do. This is just a reinforcing of the shower tray, for example, yeah, to create one piece. All the below substructure, what you have to do normally for shower tray, still you have to do that.
No more questions for
Good.
now.
So now I show you how we did this piece. So you get maybe a better understanding. So you can see here, we glued it together before, and then we start filling the liquid. It was only a few milliliter, I don't know, 100 milliliter, 150 milliliter, and then it foamed up and filled all the gaps here. And it sticks, yeah, to the stone or ceramic. So it's a proper bonding there, and you can do all these lightweight constructions or more difficult or interesting objects. Yeah. Understood, or is there more questions, Otello?
No more questions for now. Maybe later. We will see.
Okay, so one thing I will show you again here for the shower trays. One customer, he created one of these tables for himself. So as you can see for the bonding of the ceramic, he can use here these levels to create this incline, bond it together, and then it's easy for him to turn it around and fill it up with the AKEPUR 1100. Just for your information, that's how he did it in this cases, and all the other object countertops are quite easy. You turn them around, you have the frame already with your ceramic mitre bonded, and then you fill it up. When it's cured, you can cut it with like a blade or with a saw, Japan saw or something like this. You can cut it, and you can also, when you have a CNC cutting and grinding station, you can also grind and level the backside. When you have like a shower tray like this, maybe the foam is a little bit not completely even. Yeah, you have some highs and downs, so you can grind it with the CNC to a flat level. Good. This was AKEPUR 1100. So this is a rigid, lightweight construction. Now we come to our another big new product range. This is the Akenova series we launched this year. It was available for sales also a few months before the exhibition, but the big launch was during the exhibition, and it started quite well, very well actually. So the customers liked it. What is Akenova? Akenova is a polyhybrid adhesive. So that means it stays a little bit elastic, yeah, but you can glue nearly every material like stone, ceramic, glass, wood, everything um, together or on boards or walls. And it's a very fast, it has a very high tech. So you have directly a strong bonding force where you don't need any clamps for holding the pieces into the place. Of course, the curing will take a little bit longer. Like with all this hybrid polymers, they need a little bit air humidity to cure. So the curing time, when you have a bean like this, a string, it needs about 3 millimeter in 24 hours. It cures, but the tech, which I show you in a bit, is there instantly. Yeah. So yeah, it's an elastic polyhybrid adhesive. We have two versions, the elastic and the rocket. I will show you the differences. And yeah, as I said, natural stone, wood, metal, glass, ceramics, everything will be bonded. It has high initial adhesion. This is this high tech. We say about 200 kilo a square meter is the initial tech, yeah, where it doesn't move anymore. Um, and then the curing will be later on, and the bonding strength later is also for a product like this very high. It's 4 Newton per square millimeter. And what is the big advantage also on this product is it has absolutely no bleeding on natural stone. So there are a lot of hybrid products on the market, but they came from different fields. And this product is originally designed around natural stone. So it's designed for natural stone to bond with all the other materials. So that means these hybrid glues, most of them you cannot use on natural stone. So they create some patches, some bleeding, and some have some footnotes. Yeah, they say you can use on stone footnote. You need a barrier primer. So you need a primer first, which blocks the glue of bleeding into the stone. This is all not with the Akenova. This is perfectly 100% suitable for natural stone. It's usable indoor and outdoor. Yeah, and this elastic version as well. You not only can use it as a glue, or an adhesive. You can also use it as a sealant. So you can also smoothen it very easy. Um, yeah. What is the application or what is the colors? The colors are black, white, beige, and gray right now. And if someone has the question, as it is used for outdoor as well, of course, these colors are UV stable. Yeah, so they stay like they are. So you can also bond and seal outside and the glue stays like it is. What is the application? For example, gluing mirrors to the wall. You can here see we can use it as a sealant. You can directly glue stone to stone, yeah, exactly on miter bonding. Sometimes it's quite interesting to bond directly, or you can use it as to bond reinforcement to the backside of some natural stone, like some aluminium or stainless steel frames to the stone or ceramic. Yeah, and also for some anchoring, it's possible to use. Yeah, this is the elastic 100. Basically, you can use it everywhere there where you don't want to drill. Yeah, we have now here some examples from the bathroom. Yeah, you have a ceramic, you don't want to drill a hole here. You just glue it, glue the handle there. You can glue the picture there or the mirror there. Here what is it? The holder of the shower. Then some, what's this word, Otello? Yeah, towel holders. And you can see here, yeah, usually here there would be a screw inside, not needed. You use the Akenova, it will stick, it will bond, and it has a very high initial tag. This is this 200 kilo per square meter. And when it's cured, then it will be very, very strong and stick all these materials. no need of roughening the surface. Yeah, you can use it here as you see on the ceramic. It's a polished surface. Just use it directly on this surface. Are there any questions?
Yes, Johannes, two questions. One question, do I have to roughen the surface before I glue?
Just answered. Not needed.
And the other question is, how can I remove this glue? Is it with heat or mechanical?
No, you have to cut it later on. Yeah, if you want to remove it. Um, of course, we see it also. It's possible to soften the bonding and then you can remove it. But actually, it's meant to be a permanent glue. It is adhesive. Yeah, it's not only a sealant which you have to renew after some while. It's an adhesive. It's meant to stick there for permanently. But if it is possible, yeah, you can cut it, for example, or with a what is it? Um, a diamond wire, yeah, small diamond wire. You can go behind, and then you can open it up. But still, there will be some leftovers on the stone or on the substrate because it's not only sticks like these Tesa power strips or something. So this is really a chemical bonding to the substrate. Yeah, these are the cartridges. Yeah, we have 3 colors rocket, 4 colors elastic. I come to rocket later. What are the differences exactly? Um, Here you can see we glued a lot of different substrates together. We have here aluminum honeycomb, we have wood, we have cement foam boards, we have here some natural stone, glass, ceramics, and all in this other, which is other is bonded together, and it all works with the Akenova. And you can see here, as it is a polyhybrid, it needs air humidity, yeah, to cure. So always leave a little bit of a space. Then the air can flow inside and starts the curing process. So, but what is the advantage? As we said, this high initial tag. Um, I will bond here in the morning webinar. We bonded 2 pieces here already. Here it's 10 o'clock, and I will come to that later. And now we will do the same. We will bond some stones to the wall, and so you can see this initial tag. So first, I think we start with the, was ist denn das, Sockelleiste? This is usually when you have the stone on the bottom of the floor on the walls. I'm not sure what is the English word there. I just want to show you the tag. I go directly here, stick it to the wall. Press it a little bit, and that's it. Yeah, it's not moving anymore. Yeah. This we did in the morning, and you see it did not move down. We put a mark here. We can also put a marker here. And better, we glue also, let's say, some stone blocks there. 1 kg we have here. I do that. Here I will do 2 lines. And press it here on that one. So now that sticks, and you see it's not moving. Yeah, and hopefully it will not move later on. But we tested it this morning, so it's not moving. This was 10 o'clock this morning in the German webinar, and you can still see this is the difference. This is the tag. Yeah, it's directly has the tag. That's not cured yet. Of course, later on I can still move it. Yeah, till it's cured, it needs like 24 hours, the 3 millimeter per 24 hours curing time to get to grow into these beads, into the strings to cure completely. But you can see here, yeah, this is this morning. Now it's 3 o'clock, so it's 5 hours later. I still can move it a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, if not, Otello can maybe zoom in, but no, you can see it? You can zoom in. Okay, a little bit higher. Okay, that's okay. You can see, yeah, I can still move it a little bit. Yeah, but it sticks, and that's the important thing. Yeah, you don't need any clamps here. This is the same. It's this, of course, I can move it. So still wait till 24 hours are gone that you have a proper adhesion. but it sticks already. This is the high tech. Yeah, the high tech does not mean it's cured already, because we have some customers, they called us, I glued it, and after 3 hours I pulled the pieces. Yeah, I removed them. Of course, that can happen. You need that it's cured and really does the bonding. But the important thing is the tech. Yeah, you have the tech now here. You don't need any clamps. This is for installation work. Very, very important that you are fast. Don't need any clamps. You can leave the parts already like this. You don't have to worry about them. Yeah, the curing, let it cure overnight. Another thing is, for example, you have this ceramic or natural stone, mitre bondings, swimming pool surroundings. What we have seen is that some, especially when the tiles get bigger and bigger and bigger, like nowadays 120 outdoor ceramics or natural stone, when they get humidity, some of the stones and ceramics as well, ceramics more or less, sometimes they are already a little bit bending itself. Yeah, they forming a little bit like that, not like centimeters, but millimeters is possible as well, natural stone. And now when you bond now the mitre there, this will block the stone from moving, of course, but then there will be some tension there. And to buffer this tension, we recommend to use on the backside a stainless steel angle, yeah, maybe with some holes to reinforcement, and that's perfect to use the Akenova. Yeah, you take some 2 strings with the Akenova, press the aluminum or the stainless steel angle there, reinforcement, and then you have a really strong, mitre bonding. Or you have some stones which you know they do it all the time. They start to move a little bit or so, and which cause some problems on the bonding. You can directly glue also the stone with the Akenova. Yeah, that's possible. You can see it here. Of course, it's a polyhybrid adhesive, so you cannot press it perfectly to zero like with an AKEPUR or Everclear, of course. But a 0.5 millimeter mitre is I think possible. And now if there is some movements, yeah, this product will buffer it. Yeah, and you have no problems here, interior and exterior. Good, Otello.
There's one question,
Questions?
actually, it's really interesting, so I spared it for you to answer. Viewer is asking, I know it's not a polishable product because it's flexible, but can I grind it?
Yes. You can grind it. Of course, you can, not fine grind it, because it's as Otello said, it's a flexible glue, or polyhybrid adhesive. You will not polish it, but when you bond it, for example, here on an outdoor object, stone, usually they are not polished. They have a matte finish, and when you go here with a 220 sanding paper or so, that's possible. Of course, not directly. Here you should wait 24 hours or so, and then you sand it. And then you have here like a matte finish, and that's possible, and you have a nice, strong bonded mitre. That's definitely possible. Thumbs up, no more
No
question.
more questions.
So we move on to the rocket. That was elastic. Now we come to a rocket. What's the difference to elastic? Rocket has the same bonds on the same materials. It's all the same. It's a little bit stiffer. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker as well. So it has more of this high initial adhesion. It's better for really assembling some parts. And what is the advantage? Is permanently water resistant. So if you have some installations underwater or which are exposed to a lot of water, then you can use the rocket. Of course, we have also 3 different colors: black, white, and gray. And this is some stainless steel gray somehow. I explain you why we have this color as well later. You can see here water installation, even underwater. Yeah, when you have to fix a tile or something, you can use the rocket for that. But then all the mitre installations here, where there's a lot of water exposed, you can use the rocket. And then there's one big application field, this sinks, the sinks for the countertop, which you glue underneath of the countertop. This is a one major application of this Akenova Rocket 200. And why the rocket is there so good, I will show you in a video. As you can see here, we have this thing which we want to glue under the countertop. You apply it, and that's the reason we have this gray color, because it should be more similar to the stainless steel. You can see the timer here running. There's a live timer. Now we press it to the stone. Yeah, we press it together, and now there was like second 30, 25 in the countdown, and now that's the advantage. This is this initial tag, instant tag. Now we can directly put some force on it. Yeah, and here we put some 10 kg steel blocks on it. So it's 1 minute into the application, and still already we force 20 kg on it, and it still sticks. So this is a very, very nice help for installation guys. When they do these things in the countertops, they don't need any clamps or installation tapes or something where they have to go there and remove them the next day. So they only can go 1 day to the side, stick everything together. Of course, they put a note, don't put too much force on it. Yeah, wait 24 hours. But it holds the thing directly. No need of any more clamps and waiting for the curing, yeah, and then removing these clamps. Yeah, here there's a little bit of fun video just to show you this initial tag. We put it on some what is it? Flattening tools for the mortar.
By the way, this is what Johannes does every morning.
Yeah, you can see we stick it together in these beans, and I force my 95 kg on it, and it sticks. Yeah, this just okay. 1, 2. Let's see what this guy can do. 3, 4. Oh, he's breathing heavily. 5. That's it. Not more. So 5 pull-ups. That's quite. It's okay. So that's one to show you how strong this initial tag is. That means it's not cured yet. Yeah, it's not for the very high force or let's say to not don't pull any high force on it, but it shows you how strong it is for installation works. When you put a mirror, when you put a thin natural stone board or a ceramic board to glue it to the wall, to the front tray of a cupboard or something. That's where the application field is, and where you can put this things to the countertop. So this is the main application. And now I go back to the table and just show you a little bit the difference again. That's only here because the glue, the initial tag is the same. Yeah, we can do that, and you can see it's still not moving. That's the fresh one. I think we can mark it for this evening webinar. Right here, 3 o'clock. And yeah, so it's not moving. And yeah, this is the difference. Yeah, the elastic and the rocket both have this 200 kg instant tag on the square meter, but why there's two ones, there's the elastic, and you can see this is quite flexible. Yeah, this is the elastic. And when I turn it around and go to the rocket, I can also bend it, but yeah, it's much stiffer. So that's what I need when I have these things to glue to the countertops or other bigger objects together. Then the rocket is the better, the product of choice. Or when you have like this underwater installations, the rocket is the product of choice. Yeah, later on when it's cured, it has a very high tag bonding strength, 6.5 Newton per square millimeter. I've never seen a product of the polyhybrid with this hybrid technology with such a strength. Yeah, that's the differences. Elastic, rocket. This was our main topic in the Verona exhibition. Are there questions, Otello?
Yes, one question. Will there be more colors in future?
Possible. Yeah, possible. This depends on the market, what they ask, what they need. Right now, we sell this 7 colors very well, but probably there will be some more colors in future. Yeah. Good. Then let's move from the bonding and practical world to the digital world. We also have to show you something new. We have a new Akemi app. We used to have an app, the color chart app. Yeah, we relaunched it. We made a new one. The only issue was it did not update automatically, so you have to delete the old one and download the new one. So if you still have the old one, please delete it. Go to your Google Play Store or App Store and search for Akemi app. This will be the new one. What is the difference? The old application was only in one language, in English, and this application has 5 languages. I think German, English, French, Spanish, Italian, I believe. So you can choose the language of choice. We made it faster. We made it a little bit smarter. You can see here, this is the screen video. You come directly to the choice of the materials, quartz, ceramic, natural stone, etc. So you choose your manufacturer of your material, and then we will match the right color bond, the right spectrum paste, and the right composite silicone for your application. Yeah, in this case, we choose the Decton, and then we use some material, the Danai, and first choice is our beige, and you click on it, you get the color bond, you get all the accessory, what is available, and then you go out, you get the second choice of the product, the second color choice, you get like directly the article number, spectrum paste, composite, and color bond. And what we also did new was the consumption calculator. You can see here on the right side, you can choose between imperial and metric, and then you dial in the slab thickness, which you want to bond. You put like, if it's a decor seam or a mitre seam, you put in the length. So that's quite a long countertop, 10 meters and 10 meters mitre bonding. So 20 meters kitchen bonding, it's a good kitchen, I would say. And you just need 198 milliliter of color bond. So you can see how efficient the product is. But when you have a production, when you have a lot of kitchen countertops to do, you can here always directly calculate the amount of product you need. Yeah, so download it, use it, like it, learn some new languages when you want to change it. The language, it's very easy. And yeah, that's the new digital feature. And then we have, again, some chemical products, not new products, but in a new format. We have a stoning clean and care set. So what we have put inside, our crystal clean spray, our pH neutral daily cleaner, which is perfect for all the polished surfaces in the kitchen area, which is the countertop, which is the cooking field, which is the window or mirror or the front of some cupboards or so. Everything which is polished, you can clean with the crystal clean. It evaporates very fast and it does not leave any stripes. So it's very fast and very efficient. It is, of course, food safe tested, which is important for your countertop. And yeah, that's for daily cleaning. And if you want to, let's say, do something good for your natural stone countertop, polished one, we have also added our triple effect spray. So triple Y, triple, because it has 3 effects. It cleans, it protects, and it cares. So it cleans again some dirt, and then it supports the impregnation. The penetrating sealer which you have put on the countertop. It has some protective ingredient inside, which refreshes the impregnation, prolongs the protective effect of the impregnation. Plus, it has some care ingredients, which gives you a little bit better gloss and shine. So that's the reason we have also a polishing cloth in it, microfiber cloth. So this product will affect, you apply it, you wipe it, and then you buff it a little bit to get the high gloss. And this is a product you don't use every day. This is maybe once a month. Yeah, and the Crystal Clean is for everyday use. So it's ideal to give to your customers when they have a kitchen countertop, when they bought one, you just give the set. Um, and they have the right products for daily clean and care. You can see here on the left side the Crystal Clean, how fast it evaporates and dries. In this case, it was from our natural stone care set. We have different sets for stone, for ceramics, for quartz. Um, and in this case, this was the natural stone care set. The Crystal Clean is the same. Here, there is still some intensive cleaner in it. When you have like some stubborn dirt or stubborn stains under the coffee machine or some blender or something, there's the intensive cleaner here. And for all the polished surfaces, we have this clean and care product, which is perfect for the end customer. Give it to them when they buy a kitchen countertop. They don't use any piff, puff, brave, anything wrong on the countertop. They don't create any stains or so with this cleaners. So they have the right product in hand and they come back to you when they're empty. So you bind the customer to your shop. So that's so far from the chemicals, from the new products. I hope it was something new for you. Some of you I've seen in the Verona exhibition, but some were not there. So I think regarding the products, Akinova and the AKEPUR 1100, they are all on stock. Yeah, so ask your dealers. Maybe they are not on the dealer stock, but they are on stock at Akemi, so they can order it, and you can get directly to work for fast high-tech bonding or for very crazy foaming and creating new designs and objects. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was an exhibition review to see you in one of the next year's exhibitions. 2024, we have one in Nuremberg, our home exhibition. Yeah, in June. Please visit us. Then we have the big exhibitions, the Marmomac in Verona and the Cersaie in Bologna, both in the end of September. So it's always ideal to combine them with one trip. So you have best of both worlds, the natural stone and the ceramic world. And regarding new webinars, they will be announced soon. I think next week we will announce them. So just check out our website or subscribe for our newsletter. Then you get always the latest information and you don't miss any webinar or news. So if there are not any more questions, Otello, thumbs up, nothing
No more
there.
questions. Thank you really for asking questions.
Yeah, I saw him writing quite a lot. So if you have any more questions after you thought about the stuff which I showed you today, just write us webinar at Akemi or info at Akemi, and then we will come back to you. So thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.